Alright, we're live. I think it's working now. There we go. Alright. I do know that we are now live, so that's a great, wonderful thing. It's a thing. I also really do need to get Streamlabs reset up on here. So, we're working on the... And we're live. La la la. Here we go. We're live here. Is it plugged in? It's plugged in. There we go. I mean, Emery, I will be returning them soon. Like, next Friday when I'm there. Whatever, Here we go, it's already technically set up, so, sort of. I'm still gonna run the ID64 stress test on it to ensure that everything is working as necessary. Oh yes, by the way, this one's gonna be our next project to work on a stream. So, alright, see ya, just gonna wait for this thing to do its thing. Most people probably won't watch the stream, but it's kind of the thing I do. I'm not going to play video games, but yeah. I am going to replace the battery for it, but that's not kind of the point right now. Battery's defective, so for now that'll be right there. I'm surprised that we ever hit 2 viewers. Very surprising. Are we still waiting? Oh, there we go. Hard drive slow. What we're going to do is we're going to start up. A simple thing called a hotspot in order so we can connect to it and do our thing. If you know, we're still waiting. As we can see right here, wait. Yeah, we're still waiting. As you can see, no Wi-Fi. Alright, prove me wrong. Prove me Wrong. I love how there's like always that one person who leaves and joins for just a moment. Anyways, I know you can't see most of this, but I'll be able to show the 8064 stress test. And these are really stiff. No, go away. Oh, hey Nick. Welcome to the stream. We're just gonna download AIDA64 Extreme and install it to the computer, which will then allow us to do a proper test. So I'm gonna run it. That's the question we all ask, Nick. Can it run Crysis? You know, if we can even download AIDA64 is the question. Though I may have to do a bit of like disassembly on it to do a small repair, mainly cooling. Thankfully, welcome back, Lee. Thankfully, it's not as bad as the other one where it just, yeah, that is kind of sad that it's doing it, but it's old. But don't worry. Where is it? Let me grab it. This laptop, the one I was working on yesterday, is even louder. So imagine that being the, imagine this, but about 10 times. It's kind of ridiculous. So we're gonna go to Device Manager. We're gonna just check if graphics is actually installed. That's gonna be, we actually need drivers installed. No, right? Drivers and, oh wait. Let's just properties. Wow, the touchpad is insanely. Switch automatically. Like, I'm not too worried about it because it revs down every once in a while. It's fine. But like the HP over there was it's kinda, it's loud, very fast. So we're just gonna let it do its thing. Got 40 seconds remaining on that. Yeah, I may actually have to blow it out. Successfully updated. Oh dear, now. Oh dear. Well, that fixed. Yeah, I will blow it out. I'll search online for that driver. Of unknown device. No, we don't care. What we want is let's just go into properties and look for the yes. Right. What's that button do? Oh, that's cool. Those buttons do a thing. What does that one do? I'm assuming you can go through and just yeah, I don't care. Oh, we do have CPU throttling in here. I really do need to replace. Like, it seems like I'm gonna need to replace the fan on this. It's like. That is dusty. Very dusty. So we're going to finish installing drivers first. Display adapters. We don't want the basic one. I'm going to update it. I'm going to update, search automatically. If it says there's already the best one available, that is going to be bold to me. Lackluster performance may be experienced while we install drivers. Please, one knows. You say the basic Microsoft display adapter is the best I can actually have, when in all reality, if I go into like Intel's website, I can download the graphics driver from there, and it's better. It allows for higher performance and crap like that. And we're okay, so doing basic tasks, the other one would get up to around 90 degrees Celsius. This one seems a little better while running multiple tasks, because like even just opening Microsoft Edge would push this thing to about 100, like would push this thing up to about 95 degrees Celsius, and that is not good. That is bad. Now if we do Control Shift Escape, which should bump the CPU up to like, just do a jump. More details. Up, 2 cores, 4 threads. So pretty much an i3, but with a higher clock speed and better power management. So we have 8 gigs of RAM, a 600 gig hard drive. Big. And we have Centaurio Wireless N1030, which is actually one of the things it compares to in IDA 64. Now, I'm still waiting for this to finish downloading, so this is interesting. I know it's totally interesting, but I mean, this is what I do for 120, 140 bucks every time is this. I'm going to install drivers. I'm going to push this thing up to its, yeah. It does do a decent job at actually keeping it cool, so comparatively speaking anyways. Could run a bit cooler, because if we open up MSI Afterburner with my standard test on my laptop over here, whoa, there we go. My computer runs at about 53 under a load. Your IT teacher seems like someone I would actually like to talk to. So we are right now at 53 degrees. We're doing nothing. Mine's sitting at 49. So the other one would like the HP over here, the HP DV4. Let me grab the model number because I might as well say the entire model number so we know the issue by just popping overheating into the Google search engine, not Bing, not anywhere else. Who uses Bing? HP it's the G4. She's fine, I swear. The G4 29 WM. And then if we open it up, it's, yeah, I'm an idiot. This would be the other one I have over here would be the DV4 or whatever. Both computers are sitting at a lovely 45 degrees Celsius. It just seems to be like on startup when doing intensive tasks. It jumps up to about 80, which is fine. Like, okay, see? Spike up to 57. We get only 63. Yeah, that makes sense. Other one we were hitting 95. And you want to know how hot that is? That would be 194 degrees Celsius. 100 Fahrenheit. I mean, who uses Fahrenheit in computing? So that is done successfully. It's graphics 3000. Just make sure everything else is working aside from this unknown device that I can't figure out. Like, update. Search automatically. You also won't tell me what the device name is. Like, what is its code name? All you're saying is that it is its other device. Its manufacturer's unknown on PCI root express root complex. That's I question. Because, like, if we go over here and just uninstall device. Yes. Let's try it. It disappeared. Now, once we reinstall, I think, we should be fine. Anyway, so let's just open up one at a time. Storage devices. Yeah, okay. This thing has a Core i5 inside, which makes it a pretty good machine. Just verifying all drivers are installed, because these things tend to have issues. Anyway, so closing that out, going into IDA. Pretty much, death device is essentially what I'm going to nickname the HP G6, or sorry, G4. So we're giving it a load of 100%. You can hear the fan go up. Package load isn't too much. The CPU core 1 and CPU core 2 is at 70 degrees Celsius at 100% load.
So your driver's side door works now. Woohoo!
Well, and that's because
and if you don't
if we take that,
you'll be making that grinding noise. You're getting better.
That's getting hot.
I can't feel my
That's
hands.
hot. Very hot. But it's doing its best. 76 seems to be where it gets 50% to 75% workload. I'm sorry for the death camera, essentially. Can I get you to sit right? Photo camera. I am trying my best, little camera.
You've been working for 2 hours already? No, 1 hour. 1 hour.
I've only been working on it for about 20 minutes, Jake. 20 minutes.
No, we've been working on the car for an hour.
Ah. So, we're running a sustained load of about 100% usage. If we open up, it's gonna take a little while because, yeah. Why are we Ada, you're worse than Chrome. Why are you using 99.7% of my CPU and 6 gigs of RAM? I don't think I told you to test No, I told you to test memory. I'm an idiot. So, as we can see here, this computer is handling heat quite well. Staying only maybe hitting 80 degrees, which is actually a very reasonable temperature for 100% workload for 5 minutes. Yes. Indeed. My family is kind of mix of all trades, essentially. One person specifies, like, is specific to this, and the other is this, and we have 2 techies in our family who love doing tech, so. And we're also all gamers, which brings us all together. My family is just, I don't know, we eat whatever.
Wait, do you actually have shoes? Watching?
It is kicked up the fan a bit to drop it down to a lovely 80 degrees, which is better than that thing hitting 101 degrees. 101, which, by the way, Jake, your computer right here, the DV
Car versus computer. What do you mean?
The G6 right here, Jake, yours has the same issue as that one, and it overheats, which is why your fan died in a puff of smoke.
Hey.
It couldn't keep up. So we're high of 85. We jump over here to, where is it? Computer.
Hi.
Please, Jake, stop.
Anyways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's try and build a computer out of Wii parts. Wii. So we have sensor. Oh my gosh, just make a meme out of that. Why don't just do it? Apparently our CPU fan is running at 4,347 rounds per minute. Which it doesn't sound like that. This thing also seems to only be hitting maybe 40 watts of power, which is quite impressive. So we've been running it for 5 minutes now, which has gotten us to a pretty stable temperature of around 82. 82 is our average. System stability test has stopped. And now we're back to only using 18 MB of RAM instead of 6 gigs. It's kind of ridiculous, but whatever. And we're now dropping back to a lovely temperature of 47 degrees. Now, the main test. This computer always failed at. And I mean always. It hit 100 degrees Celsius every time and I'd stop it. Watching a YouTube video. So, we're gonna let it cool down a bit. Push it away the heat. Gonna give it about a minute, and then we're gonna launch it. And our hard drive's been staying at a lovely 28 degrees Celsius, which is about room temperature. No, maybe 21. I don't know. Yeah, that's about room temperature. A little more though. It's more like 90 degrees though. Like 30 is... No, that's not. It's 80. So I'm idiot. So let's just open up another tab. Close that. We're going to type in youtube.com/mini/channel/minilad, because that's been my standard test. Channel does not exist. I may be wrong on the channel name, but whatever. Oh, it's user. So we're gonna do this. This has been the test. Wait, if we do this one, because I'm not going to get demonetized, or for that matter, have a problem. So, watching temperatures here. Watching a YouTube video. We are 55 degrees Celsius. Hashtag not sponsored. Wish I was though. So we just... Is it seriously... Me. Do you pause or do you scroll by pressing space? You're supposed to pause. Anyways, just running that small clip has shown us temperatures of 55. So that's perfectly reasonable. Reasonable temperatures. We were running an IDA64 stress test which pins this thing at 100%, all 4 cores. I apparently can't find the camera. I really need a second. Yeah. We're sitting just fine. Oh, I wish I could, but the CPU cooler is gonna keep it down, boy. Wish I could. For now, it's going to stay down. I don't think that's like the CPU cooler will let it even go that high without, like, I think on this specific one T-junction is 95 degrees Celsius, so if I hit that 95 mark, it'll black screen of death, turn off. Okay, that's kind of how that works. And as you can see, the video I am using for... Can I get you in frame? No, I cannot get you in frame. As you can see, the video I am using is the best of Minilad's meme stream. That is my test. the test of the ages. I mean, come on, you're playing a video, this is pretty much what the standard stuff they will watch is. And yeah, that's standard. So right now, just doing basic stuff. 48 degrees Fahrenheit, not Fahrenheit. That would be quite low. That'd be quite nice. 49 degrees Celsius. So that means this is a perfectly good laptop. Oh my gosh. Could you... Oh, we don't have touch gestures. That didn't come until like 2014, when everyone wanted touch gestures. Most of the manufacturers just assumed they were like, they're just gonna have a standard mouse and scroll using that, not using that. Two hand gestures, two finger hand gestures, whatever. Can I just say that I hate hand gestures on phones? They suck. So I just forgot what I was gonna do. This is totally normal. Just yeah, I know it's loose. That's because this hinge right here is not. The plastic inside broke, and this one is held in by one screw. So if I have my thumb drives give me a moment, I'm gonna go grab a thumb drive and start transferring something over. Can I figure out which way is up and which way is down? A torch now. Okay, fine, I'll stop. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right. I have no clue which one has Windows, which one has Linux, and which one is just my storage drive. I just plug them in all of them. USB drive F. This is blank. Exactly. Apollo engineers are doing much more than I can ever dream of doing. They did it. They made history. Unlike those discount Russians. I think I have a... I don't know. Do I? If I go over to David, which one is it? Can I question my sanity right now? Common, Net in the Woods. And just Control C, Control V. I mean, they're still very respectable people, so. Now, let's see how fast we can transfer 422 items. Let's just see. Let's see how fast we can write 6 gigs to a thumb drive. Probably not fast. Wait. And I know they're gonna overlay it. So what we're gonna do. Is this the right one? I have no words for this. It's 1 minute and 32 seconds long. I question my sanity every day, don't worry. True test. I think that's all I'm going to do for now. I regret my life experiences. We're just running standardized tests on here right now. But like the graph is beautiful. It is. This has turned into memes. I'm probably gonna get like a copyright strike for this. Crap. Let's hope I don't. Out of 10 would stream again, but YouTube, please don't demonetize me. Please don't. I'm not even monetized, but please don't give me a copyright strike. That would suck. I think most No, don't loop it. Do not loop. I don't know if it can fly the Saturn V. We're just waiting. I haven't received any copyright notices. Like if I go to my YouTube dashboard, is it? Whatever, youtube.com. We're gonna go to my dashboard. Hey, please don't do you. I wish there was a way I could just change that default button back to a normal thing. We've made recent. Go to YouTube Analytics. We seem to be fine. It shouldn't be. I don't know. Cause like yeah, see, it leads me back to the other one. So yeah, we are fine. Community guideline says we are fine. This makes no sense. So we should be fine for the stream. He worries about getting demonetized. He ends up getting demonetized for random sound I make. Because that could be a thing. I love that vine. That vine is stupid, but it's good. Can I set you up right? There we go. It was nothing. It was nothing. I swear. I'm just doing cringy things right now. Oh, we had 3 viewers. I think I killed them though. See, standard operating temperatures, we're doing alright. Yeah, at 7 MB per second, I'd expect us to be getting done with a file like this in less time, but whatever, I mean, I should probably like do some other tests. I don't know. I mean, Portal would be fun, but I don't exactly have the time to download it, plus I don't exactly have a fiber connection. Like, I wish I did, but Idaho doesn't exactly offer that type of thing easily. Cat sees you. I have no clue what it means for Spain. It means the US is crap and Spain is better? I don't know. Any of my old teachers from my old school would probably be like, those are fighting words. Get your gun. Americans in a nutshell. Get your gun. Oh look, we're down to 1 gig. Oh. Let me just Google this. I don't see it. I just happen to not be able to see it, apparently. No, we've jumped up to 9 MB, 10 maybe. And you know, I don't bet these users, the meme, I don't know. I bet these users won't be using their computer for like anything super intensive, such as like, I mean, I could install the 2012 version of Photoshop on here, but alright, 300 MB. We're going to try running it from off of a thumb drive, because why not? Why not? Yeah, we did. We did shoot an asteroid at one point. Don't know why, but we did. It is done. Also, the thing that pisses me off is like it's got a red design, red. That's white, doesn't matter. But as soon as you like plug in, one sec. I just like this thing because the ports are not exactly available for my use. Having to move this. It's blue. It blew. It's kind of crap. Anyways, we're gonna go into File Explorer. We're going to remove Cortana because I dislike Cortana. It only takes me a moment to go through and to realize I am that guy who spends way too much time with this. I'm going to go into here, we're going to go in here, we're going to remove that, we're going to delete it because this game can be run without. And we're going to do that. So what the heck? Has it been such a long time? Okay, let's try this again. Because it does work. I know it does. Okay. Seems to be doing something. Oh, there we go. There we go. We have it. Let's just try playing a game. We're going to play a game. This should run though, just fine. Is it E? Is it? It is. Going to go, because I am such a sucker for this interact, we want to do E. There we go. And if we do Control Tab, the game freezes for a moment. If we start a new game, just start. As you can see, I'm running a full copy of the not so it gives us a it gives us a good idea of what people will be playing, because I don't expect them to be playing like GTA 5 at high settings here. I expect them to kind of just be playing like these little indie games. And 6 degrees, we're fine. See? Yeah, not enough latency. And as we can see, it's just running fine, so. We're running at a lovely 64. You're fine. Oh, I thought that was the fan. To go through two, like, this is a great starting area. It teaches you the basics, crap like that. I don't. So if we do Control Alt Tab, oh, we are reaching 70 degrees. It's fine. We do not care. Okay, just gotta grab it. Running in a slightly lower resolution may help. As we can see, we're getting like 30 FPS, but that's fine. And this is mainly just more stressy thing. We had a max of 74, so we are fine in terms of temperature. And it seems to be handling this just fine, actually. Like, in terms of day-to-day use, it would be just fine. Because, like, this, you press it, it brings up this, which is pretty useful. This does nothing. This also does nothing. Don't know why. Oh wait, it's not being shipped with the exact OS it was shipped with, so. What browser game might you suggest?
So,
No.
Mom, never, ever put that button on lock. There's a button that has two sides, norm and lock. Never put it on lock, or else you will not be able to get out from inside or outside.
How'd you get out?
I turned it back onto norm. If you turn it on lock, you won't be able to get out from inside or outside.
Now, does this include the passenger or whatever? So, there's that. This thing seems to be running fine. We're just gonna need to get a new battery for it. Should be a-okay.
You ready to sit up?
If anyone wishes to buy this laptop, you can find me and purchase it.
You guys did a lot of work, huh?
Yeah.
And I gotta figure out how to get that blasted third and final piece in. Why are these open?
What opened?
The blinds.
What?
Blinds. Why are they
Oh.
open?
So,
A, I was looking for you, and B, I don't know why the other side is open.
Because
Jake opened it.
I wanted to spectate the cat. She was outside.
there it is.
Yeah.
There's my work with the 14Z and
Becca.
411Z.
Which is the one what?
My computer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might want to wash your hands.
How did you set it to that? It required like every other league account they've set up has to have like an exclamation point or
What are you
this
talking
or
about?
that for her league password.
Her lead password has an exclamation point.
Oh,
A capital A for Apple, 1, 2, 3 exclamation.
What?
It wouldn't let us do it without it.
I'm an idiot.
My entire league thing is underscore 10123.
Underscore is a special character.
No, it's undercase. Undercase of case.
Lowercase?
Lowercase. It is.
Anyway,
It
so
doesn't
this
have any
only works
special
on the
characters.
5,
Right.
On the 5, but it's quiet. The blower. You know, you can only the 1, 2, 3, 4 does nothing. 5 turns it on.
Yeah.
That's the only one
The
that works.
max.
You have new speakers though.
Yay!
I know you don't listen to music, but if you ever decide to, it
Oh,
sounds way better
that's
than
all
when you did.
that's all I can right now do. The battery for it
Task.
currently is missing.
I would like to play a game of League with my
Fan
boys.
almost instantly
I suppose
just
you go get your guitar and make sure you can get out on your own.
I thought you already made sure of that.
Yeah, I know, but I want to show it off. Over there.
Okay.
fan almost instantly stops when I turn
Okay,
it.
you can do it tomorrow when we go to church.
Sounds awesome.
Where the heck did my hand towels go?
Take your shoes off.
I had 4 hand towels in here the other day and I have it all gone.
Donald.
Dada. Dada.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I don't
Thank
think
you for
league won't
watching.
work for me.
Bye bye.